You have to act like a man.
I think that's the problem.
What's that?
Too many women are fixing their lips to say we are in competition with men.
These girls, whatever your body count is, I guarantee you hers is 2 or 3 times higher.
They don't want to hear a woman's opinion when in reality 100K, depending on where you live, is really nothing. Then what are you changing? What do you get to change about her and say, I made her do that?
Men have this mentality. If I don't work, I don't eat. Stop depending on a man to do anything for you.
Want masculine women? Maybe you do.
Right.
Maybe you're accustomed to masculine women because your mom was masculine.
In fact, that they're traveling overseas just to find a wife that respects them.
Femininity is not conditional.
You have to act like a man. Why? Men hate it. Hate it. They can't stand it. Why? Because we beat them at their own game when we do it. Women need to realize how powerful they are, and they need to stop playing small or stop being scared of what others will think. Here's what a man thinks. Me? Never. She single-handedly has made it okay for a woman to be loud, opinionated, sexual. We say we want empowered women, we want to empower a woman, but when someone takes the step to do it, it's an issue. People do not want empowered women. They want women who speak softly. They aren't sexual. They are very submissive. Don't talk about sex. Make sure you ask nicely. Alex said, screw that. Look where it brought her. Her podcast and the things she talks about is probably so many women's first look or first experiences into sex positive talk in schools, at home with their families. It's taboo. It's bad. It's not good. But that is not healthy. It's disempowering to women because we've always been told, we've always been taught it's for the man's pleasure. The man's the important one here. Talking about that out loud is empowering to women. This point is just so obvious, but I need to drive it home. People are so angry and pissed off as if this isn't the way that men act all the time. It's like, if a man ever said that, please. One thing I don't love is her ties to Dave Portnoy. I think that man is disgusting. Come on, girl. She's been a trailblazer for women. I applaud her for that. Love you guys.
Let me tell you something as a woman. Do not, and I repeat, do not stop doing what you like doing because of a man. Because I promise you, let that man get a job offering and it's not in the country, he will go. He will go. So when I see women trying to stop what they like doing because of a man, bitch, start acting like these men.
Ladies, what is stopping the descent into madness? Why are we not using our free will? You literally can abandon all you know and love. Do you know that? You can actually step off of the carousel that just takes and takes and takes and takes and takes. You could just move to Boston and change your name. That 6-figure job you have, life would be a lot more simple if you just quit and were living off minimum wage and renting a room from someone in a town that you've never been in. That sounds really fun to me. That sounds actually really good to me.
I think that's the problem.
What's that?
Too many women are fixing their lips to say we are in competition with men. Every time I look online, we out-earn men. We are more educated than men. Everything is a competition towards men, and we minding our business. And here y'all go, well, we could be just as manly,
I'm not
just as masculine.
No man.
We could be just as masculine as men. No, we don't care. What the
When you are a determined woman like me, I'm an artist, right? Men feel like if I rise in power, they won't have none. So it's like they are intimidated.
The reason why women get distant like this and do all this and that type of shit, 4, 5, 6 dudes. I hate to be the bearing of bad news. These girls, whatever your body count is, I guarantee you hers is 2 or 3 times higher. These girls are savages these days. This is the world we live in. We got masculine women and we got feminine men. They think it's their job to go out here and sleep with 100 dudes now. That used to be a male trait. Now you got females that want to go out there and get 100 bodies. So things have changed. So the reason why they like that, they disappear for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks where they want to be distant. I heard Corey Wayne say, roam the neighborhood and come back. Yeah, go and, something else in the neighborhood and come back to you. That's the world we're living in. You really got to be detached. And if you got a girlfriend, I'm telling you, I guarantee you she's cheating on you or has cheated on you. That's how it is these days. I guarantee you. These and until you lose that attachment to caring about an outcome, you haven't mastered this game. It's going to take you years to do that, unfortunately.
And a man letting you hit or letting you crack, that doesn't exist. I don't know what straight man pumped this into the media 10 years ago, but now every woman is running with it, and it's driving me nuts because I'm just seeing an uptick day by day that somehow straight women think if we just reclaim toxic male verbiage that it'll somehow put us in the same position, and it doesn't. That's not how that works. You can't reclaim or like try to take on the same role as a woman because, I mean, you could do it, but you wouldn't be living in reality.
I've tried telling women this. You can't say you cracked a dude. You can't say he let you hit. You can't say he's easy. You can't. These are the things you can't. You can't. It's not the same. We're not in the same reality when it comes to dating. Your reality as a woman is not the same as my reality as a man when it comes to this dating scene. I'm sorry to break it to you. Getting meat is easy. It's easy as breathing in air. It's that simple. Before a man, getting cooter isn't that simple. There's steps you gotta go on. There's so much that goes into getting box. And I'm not saying this is a good thing, but I'm saying there's so many steps that go into getting box that when a man does it, it's an accomplishment because you have to work for it. Like, who's going to respect you because you won the lottery? Nobody. But who's going to respect you if you made $10 million and you got it out the mud? People respect you because you made the $10 million. You got it out the mud. But if you were handed $10 million, who cares about you? Like, no one cares. You're not special now. Like, you just got handed $10 million. And that's what it is to have a box, okay? To have a box is to have $10 million, and your goal is to make sure you retain as much of that money and don't let it slip out the bag or the box. Don't let the money slip out the box. That's your goal, to not give it up, okay? And the man's goal is to obtain what's in that box. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Because it's difficult for a man to get what's in that box, I'm not saying it's good, but men are seen as more respected by other men or whatever for getting box. And even for women like men who get women. So anyway, but men don't like women who give up box because you're losing value. Your box is a depreciating asset and you have to retain as much of its worth for as long as you can. But y'all don't understand that y'all aren't us and we aren't you.
Yeah, they never will. This has been going on for so long. I remember when I was young, 16 years old, 17 years old. Guys, this goes back years. Girls were talking this way. I remember I had a friend. She was, oh yeah, we're going to go out to the club. Oh yeah, we're going to get some food. After a while, I said it was about 8-9 years. I said, no mas, I will not be your friend. We are not tag teaming, going out. I'm getting girls, you getting guys. It doesn't equate. Seriously. I never called her a 3 or 4. I should have. I feel like I wasn't her friend. I'm watching her be a 3 or 4, and I start thinking I should be cracking. And then I was going to crack one day, and then I didn't. Actually, that day is the day I had my son. It was weird. Crazy situation, but never cracked. And you know what? Now I think about it, I'm happy I never did. Why? Oh, a world full of turmoil was to follow, right? Because I wasn't like this. These girls, they really want guys like this. She was sampling guys like this. That's not me. Was that going to work out? That's not me.
Is going to highlight these comments. Men with money don't want a masculine woman that thinks her opinion, job, accomplishments matter. But her job and her accomplishments matter when he needed her money. And these, I want y'all, I'm sure this is a child. Because a lot of the men that have been coming up under these videos that I've made, every time I've gone to the page, it's literally like a boy in high school. And I'm always going to have this conversation because I just want to continue to show how dangerous these red pill thinking men and spaces have become to young men, and how they are the ones causing this male loneliness epidemic.
You can't make this up.
Because they are teaching young boys things like this. And then young boys think this, but they have this mentality, but they don't even have nowhere near the money to have this mentality.
See this right here ticks me off, right? That's why I do what I do. That's what makes me the Iceman. I'll tell you why. It more goes into it. I'm not just the Iceman because it sounds cool. I provide guys with an opportunity. I'll tell you this right now. Actually, I'm bringing this deal until Christmas time, December 26th. Ladies are paying for college. She's talking about guys not making money. A lot of young guys can take advantage of this. I'm showing guys how to have people work for them. some high paying offers to where you work on it, you can grow it up to upwards of 10,000 per month, even per week, by putting in the hard work, and you not putting in the hard work, having others put in the hard work for you for $50. Not college, not what they pay for college, $50. Not what they pay for college, $50. It's usually around $299, $50. $50. They pay in college, $50. They pay in college, $50. Guys, I've done this. This is how I'm successful now. I have video editors that edit my videos right now. $50.
A lot of them assume $100,000 a year is enough to think that that they don't care about a woman's accomplishment. They don't want to hear a woman's opinion, when in reality, $100K, depending on where you live, is really nothing.
It's delusional.
It's really
In New York, LA.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you're
just don't live there.
In California, you make $100K a year. That's basically lower middle class. That's not barely. That's barely lower middle class. And you're telling a woman you don't give a her opinion. A woman that you want to be with. A woman that you want to risk her life to have your child, to carry on your seed. You don't care about her opinion. Like, that type of, like, just because a man has money. And that is why men use money as a means to control women. Because they have literally nothing else to offer. No personality, no emotional stability. Men that use money as a means of control have nothing else. Literally nothing else. Without the money, no one will want to be around them. Like, think about that. Think about really saying, I'm going to get with someone. I'm going to get with a woman that I don't want to hear how she thinks. I don't care about how she feels about nothing. Like, why don't you just get a blow up doll? You know, you can hire people. Like, you can literally just hire people for that. There's women who strictly want you for your money. But the thing about men is, just like old boy who wants his wife to quit her career as a professor to make him a sandwich, men go after career-driven women. Because mind you, she's not working at the McDonald's. This is something that has been in progress long before he was in a picture. So he saw that in her. He saw that. And because there's no gratification in getting a woman that don't want to work to not work. You feel me? Y'all understand what I'm saying? There is no gratification in a woman that didn't seek higher education, didn't seek entrepreneurship. She's literally just been getting by in the hopes that one day a man will save her. There's no gratification in that. But if you find a woman who is independent, self-sufficient, actually doing better than you, and she allows you to bring her down, they're winning. It's the same thing when men say, oh, when you're getting a relationship, you need to start dressing modestly. You need to start carrying yourself a certain way. When in reality, there's plenty of women out there dressing modestly, but there's no gratification in getting with a modest woman, because then what are you changing? What do you get to change about her and say, I made her do that?
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
The gratification is finding the girl that dressed like an Instagram baddie, the girl that dresses provocative, that in tight clothing, and get her to cover up and wear less makeup or wear no makeup so that they can say, I did that. They want a hardworking bad bitch.
No. You got men all wrong. Stop guessing. I can tell the way you keep looking to the left and looking to the right. You're guessing what you're going to say next. Look, I'll tell you like this. No, men don't want that, right? Men want women that are feminine and delicate. Hit them one time, okay?
I want something feminine and delicate.
That's what we want. Let me tell you, my wife had a career. What did she do when she got with me? Left her career. I said, move to the Philippines, come be with your father. I'm happy she did, because her father passed like around 6 years, 7 years after she moved here. Good thing I retired her pretty much, right? So she got with me. And from there, of course, you go through ups and downs. Don't divorce, go through ups and downs. Don't divorce, go through ups and downs. Don't divorce. Guys, when I do that, when I repeat it, I'm making a point. I'm hitting the guys with the, what do you call it? What's his name? Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar does that. So I got to do it. I got to simplify it in case there's somebody listening, because they need to hear it and understand. That's what men are looking for, not a career-driven woman.
Ladies out there who want to be more like men or feel like you're more like men, I have some tips for you. Here's how you can do it. It's really quite simple. Men have this mentality: if I don't work, I don't eat. So that means stop depending on a man to do anything for you. Don't depend on him to pay your bills, buy your groceries, put gas in your car, get your nails done, get your hair done. take care of your kids, especially if they're not his.
Real talk alert.
The good news is that if you have a pretty good career, you make decent money, you can probably already afford to do all of those things for yourself. If not, then I would say you got some work to do. And you better start cooking your own food. Enjoy this video, give it a like, a save, and a share. Follow me for more relationship tips and insights.
As a woman, if you are hypersexual, that is a masculine trait. Okay, and I understand a lot of women are in masculine roles. Okay, you are the breadwinners, you're independent, and so you may have a lot of built up tension. But you gotta understand, you're gonna have to get another outlet, because once you give a man your body, you have essentially given him everything. And there's nothing else he could possibly want from you.
Here's a list of things that I find unladylike as a woman about women. If you're talking about and you're talking about climaxing and you use the word nut, if you fighting all the time, I'm sorry, that's manly as fuck. That's masculine as fuck. Relax. If you dap men up, why are you doing that? If you wear basketball shorts outside, whether you're boyfriends or not, basketball shorts outside is masculine as fuck. Why are we doing this? If you know how to play 2K, that's masculine. I don't give a I don't care. Why do you know how to play 2K? Why? If you own more sneakers than you do heels, why? Who failed? Was the mother? Was the grandma? Was the sisters? Who failed? And last but not least, if you don't wear lotion, not only are you strange and ashy, but you are way too close to being hard for me. And I mean physically hard. Like that's too close. Like, what are you, a construction worker? Why do you need your skin to be this hard and rough? That's just me. That's just me.
I have a black mom who's very like hard, maybe even like aggressive. She gonna say what she want to say. She don't care. A lot of the times you seek that out in the women that you date. And so you know that whole thing about like men or like boys gravitate towards women when they like mean to them. I think that comes from like whatever relationship you had with your mom. Was your mom like really mean to you?
You know what's crazy? Let's take it a little bit deeper. You know all the content that we see on, oh, I don't want masculine women. Maybe you do.
Right.
Maybe you're accustomed to masculine women because your mom was masculine.
Huh? Right.
Are we having these conversations?
Right. I literally started thinking about that. And then also for me too, like my mom didn't necessarily say this to me, but other women in my life have said this to me, like, you have to treat a man like dirt for him to love
Also, another reason why women is acting more like men nowadays is masculinity. Y'all not giving us what we need. Whole of the situation, and you acting like a woman, how can we let our guard down and get to that control? To be masculine, until you show us. Until you show us, guys, we're not gonna step into our femininity. Like,
Femininity is not conditional. You should always be feminine. If I'm dealing with a man, I'm gonna be feminine regardless. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna move on.
I know about most men, but I can't date a masculine woman, because if you date a masculine woman, it's just going to be so many problems and issues down the line. You're going to be getting in confrontations with her. You're going to be getting in confrontations with other people. You can't be around her. You can't settle your differences in a positive way because her energy is rooted in being masculine. It should only be one masculine gender in a relationship, and that's the man. A lot of women gonna say, if he's not doing what he needs to do to put her in her feminine, then she's gonna be masculine. No, a woman should be feminine by default. It should be no reason why she should be masculine. You get what I'm saying? And that's just not the type of woman that I would ever want in my life, because I just don't want those issues.
Yeah. No man wants those issues. Ladies have to get it together. Use your brain. See, the thing is, they don't listen to men. They think there's men out there. That's why they still believe I can go and get my degree. I always say degree because, you know, that's how grandmama says it. And Auntie Nene and them, they cook the chitlins on Sunday. Go and get your degree, and a man's gonna be waiting. No, he's not. Pookie's gonna be waiting to spend your money, and that's who you're gonna go get because that's who you want. You don't want most of the men, and men are tired of seeing that. Ladies acting masculine and then saying, "Oh, you guys keep doing us wrong," and then telling the good guys to go correct the Pookies and the Tyrones. We can't help you. You know what you better do? Listen to Erykah Badu. Call Tyrone. Call and tell him come over.
US just to find a wife. I was watching a podcast the other day, and it went on to explain why men are traveling out of the States to find a wife. Sum it all up, they say that women from other
men are traveling out of the States because this is the way. Planes flying. Show those planes flying right now. Guys have to. Because this is an art. This is an art now that women believe it's supposed to be this way. The youth is corrupted. It's nothing us men can do. All ladies coming up. Look at these conversations. When was TikTok created? Actually, I want to search that right now. 1 second. Let me look this up on Google. Let me see. When was TikTok created? All right. TikTok was created in September of 2016. So I want to see, when was TikTok used in USA? TikTok was used in USA in August of 2018. Think about it. 7 years they've been doing this, and longer than that, because they were doing it on Instagram before, Facebook, and so many other platforms. So what other choice do men have?
Other countries are well educated, classy, elegant, very feminine, and they understand how to give and take in relationships instead of being demanding, entitled, and ungrateful for things that men do for them. And I'm not saying all, but some women in America have grown so entitled and demanding. Basically, they think that they can treat a man however they want and they can get away with it. Treat a man poorly, and then they criticize their looks when they're not in the best shape themselves. Agree or disagree all you want, but men do like feminine women. They like when women behave feminine, and they like when women take care of themselves. Want a good man, but they're tired of our BS. So much, in fact, that they're traveling overseas just to find a wife that respects them.
This is the way.
The women there don't have a drop of testosterone in their body. The way that they smile, the way that they talk to you, how high-pitched their voice is. It's just so soothing and pleasant. Like, you order something, oh, okay, and you just want to protect them. Just naturally, you feel more like a man because you want to protect and you want to provide for her. You just want to create that nice environment for this. You realize there, like, the amount of shit that you need to put up with these women in America, how combative they are, and everything in the culture is steering them away. You need to be the tip-top guy in order to make a woman submit, but women are happy to just do that in Japan. It's extremely girly with their dresses and their fingernails, and like someone was walking around with cat ears who want to be men at the same time when you could just go to a different place.
See, so many people understand the best way is to go outside. Same thing you'll find in the Philippines, but more so even in Vietnam, where I am right now. We talking to ladies at the store, and even the lady that works here in the place we're staying at, the condo area, she, it's like whispering, like, I can't hear you, like, speak up. Girls, you meet in the store. Girl, yesterday you went to the store. Girl, we met in a restaurant. It's like, and the man goes, oh, I stepped into heaven. Also, guys, they have a park over by Westlake. Ladies dress up in like the wedding Vietnamese garb that they use, and they go there and take pictures. Young girls, like around 19, 21, around that age, they get together and go and take pictures. Take classy pictures. Crazy. What do ladies in the U.S. do? I'm not trying to play. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not trying to play you all.
Seeking wives from other countries. 1. Changing gender roles and expectations in the U.S. In recent decades, traditional gender roles in the United States have evolved. Today, many American women have become highly assertive and career-focused, valuing independence and equality. According to the Pew Research Center, about 57% of American women now have a bachelor's degree or higher, a shift that has reshaped relationships. Some American men, feeling that traditional gender dynamics have changed, seek wives from other countries where roles may still be more traditional. 2. Fear of conflict and legal action. Another reason cited by American men is the fear of escalated conflict and legal repercussions. In the U.S., domestic disagreements can quickly result in police involvement or restraining orders. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, roughly 1 in 3 women have experienced some form of domestic violence in their lifetime, an important issue. Yet, some men worry that even minor arguments could be misconstrued and lead to serious legal or reputational damage, making them wary about pursuing long-term relationships. 3. Seeking simplicity and harmony. For many American men, looking for a wife in another country is about finding a partner who embraces traditional family roles and prioritizes harmony within the household. They are often drawn to women from cultures where respect, nurturing, and loyalty are highly valued. This doesn't imply that American women lack these traits, but for some men it feels harder to find such dynamics within their own society. 4. The impact of globalization and online dating. Modern technology has made it easier for American men to connect with women across borders. According to a 2023 Statista report, over 30 million Americans have used international dating platforms, and many have found long-term relationships this way. The accessibility of online connections allows men to seek compatibility beyond their immediate geographic area. 5. Criticisms and challenges. While this trend reflects a personal choice, it has also been criticized. Some argue that seeking foreign spouses can be rooted in a discomfort with women's empowerment or an attempt to find more submissive partners. Others point out that cross-cultural relationships present their own challenges, including language barriers, family expectations, and potential misunderstandings. Summary. The trend of American men seeking wives from other countries is shaped by changing gender roles, fear of legal entanglements, and a desire for traditional family dynamics. While it reflects real concerns and personal priorities, it also highlights the evolving nature of relationships in a globalized world. In the end, mutual respect and understanding remain the foundation of any successful marriage, regardless of nationality.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.